Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to RC Mechanic. Back on the Wraith right now, and this is a project I'm working on for the 4th of July, and done a few things to it. Well, actually done a lot to it. We basically rebuilt it, and the most recent addition would be these tires and wheels right here. And pardon me, because the sun's in the way, so I can't see where I'm pointing. Anyway, these rims, they were fairly cheap. I think about 25 bucks. And I took the rings. They were silver, and I painted them red in the rear, and we got blue in the front. And if anybody's followed along with the rest of it, we got the whole front end, rear end, transmission is all steel gears now. Put the RC 4-wheel drive panhard bar kit on because I don't like servos on the axle. And well, it's not my truck, but I still don't like servos on the axle. So, but today, what we're going to do is take the original Wraith body panels on here, and we're going to remove those, and we're going to put something else on. Now, the challenge here is because I've modified the cage. I took these links and made them as supports up here and here, and I'm going to have to put a roof on here, and I'm going to have to modify it so it actually look right. Okay, so I bought two panel kits. I bought this aluminum set right here, and I'm not really liking it. I bought them and I kind of held them up here like this, and they're like, I don't know. I mean, they're original cut and everything. That's what I mean by original cut. But I didn't really like them. So I was looking on eBay, and I saw somebody was selling these T-bone racing panels. I was going to buy them, but they had already sold out. So I went to the T-bone racing website, and I bought them off of them. And I actually ended up getting them cheaper than I would have gotten them on eBay. So today, I think what we're going to do is going to put the T-bone racing panels on. It's not going to be black when it's all done. It'll be black when we're done today, but in the end, it's going to have a wrap on it. So we'll get that wrap on there. I think it'll look pretty good. The reason why I'm going with the T-bone racing is because, well, it's plastic, and if it flips or whatever, it'll bend back. Aluminum, once that's bent, it's bent. You know, they have that memory to them, and you're just not going to get it back. Now, I most likely will use these panels on a different project, because I plan on building another Wraith for myself, obviously. And so these will not go to waste. I will use these. So what do you say we get going, and I'll just go ahead and remove these panels right quick, and then we can get going. Alright? Alright, so I got all the panels off, and as you can see, it's bare naked. I'm just looking at these old ones, and anyone who has a Wraith already knows this, but you see how thin that thing is? I mean, it is basically just a cover, right? I mean, the hood, with its contours and all, that makes the hood a lot stronger. The original roof, which I can grab for you in one moment. So the roof, as you can see, is a whole lot thicker. It's more like the thickness of the T-bone racing material. You guys can see it. I am working out here in my barn work area now, so the lighting I might have to work on. But there you are. you know. I don't know if anyone has watched previous videos when I was talking about the summer will be here in about a minute in Louisiana. Well, minute's just about up. So we're looking at in the 90s here next week. So the building gets really hot, and it never lets me down yet. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the top, and because that's gonna take some work, and I'm gonna just have one panel over here at a time. So in the top, well, actually the top is even thicker than the rest of these panels, and the top they'll have to go on like so, and then I'm gonna have to bend this down and probably secure it with a screw here and here into these brackets. Alright, so I have plenty of those, but Hacksaw Jim's gonna hit his head, which is good because he's up out of his seat anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that on, and we'll see what we can do about modifying that. Alright, so I got the top on, and I ran into a problem because when I don't know if the camera will zoom in on it, when I modified the roof to take on these links right here, it left a gap, and now when I cut it with the width of the link so that the top of the roof cage would not be compensated by, or not compensated, compromised by the link. Now, with the new T-bone racing top, it looks like they want everything to be in line, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to put all that back, even though I cut it out. Now, that I'm not going to really worry about right now. What I'm going to worry about is what we have going on here, where the roof sticks straight out. So I'm going to take my heat gun right there, and I'm going to warm it up and bend it so that it'll conform to the curve. Alright, so like any mechanics, nothing ever seems to go right. I put a clutch in a tractor last week, and oh my god, stabbing that thing was like horrible. But so next we're gonna just go ahead and we're gonna heat that up and see if we can get that to conform, look somewhat right. I'm not really gonna worry about, say, this hole in the back, because once the wrap is on right here, that'll all be covered up. Okay, but otherwise it looks really good so far. Okay, so I'm gonna put you on the tripod because I need both hands to do this, and gloves. So alright, YouTube, here we go. I got my glove right here. Right? Yeah, it says John Deere on it. I work at John Deere dealership. So this particular heat gun is pretty high power. I've had it for probably 30 years, and it's not failed me yet. I paid quite a bit for it. Now, a person does not need to be buying something this expensive. You can just get one at Harbor Freight or use a hairdryer. hairdryer might take you a bit longer. This one, well, it gets really hot real quick, so let's see how it goes, alright? If I can feel the heat through my glove, like I can right now, we're probably hot enough. You just move it back and forth. Try to evenly heat it up to bend it. You can see probably a curve in that. What we want is that curve to go away. Alright, so that didn't work. It's still soft. Damn, this stuff is tough. I wonder what they make this stuff out of. Maybe I'll just put one right about here on each side. You know. Well, it's a good thing we did the roof first, huh? Looks like that's going to be the biggest challenge. Alright, so I got the top on. I used the heat gun on it, but whatever this material is, it does not conform very well. So if you have a similar project going on, like me, keep that in mind before you cut the roof. This stuff, I mean, it'll bend, but it will not conform. So I put 2 screws right here, and I think that'll be alright. I mean, it looks okay. What do you guys think? What does everybody think? You know, it doesn't go all the way to the back like it did originally. It comes down the back. There's going to be a bed in here. We're not doing that today, but there'll be a bed in here. So leave your comments on that. Alright, if you could, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, so let's move on from there and just oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump y'all. We'll go ahead and put the side panels on and see how they all fit. I figured this roof piece would be the most challenging of it all, so that's why I went with that first. And this here is blistering from the heat gun. It got too hot in one spot, there and there. So if you do something like this, keep that in mind. Don't get it too hot, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the side panels. Okay, YouTube, I already put the other side on, right here, and as you can see, that it fits pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this side on. And one thing I gotta tell you up front is that you'll have to remove this screw, and this screw that holds the body cage together. Alright? I would imagine they decided to use those 3 for rigidity. Alright? So we're going to go ahead and just go and install the 3 crucial screws first. And I'm using a drill driver, but I'm trying to be smart about it. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, you have to remove this one too. Back here. Alright. Pop that out and pop that in. Right? So then we go ahead and what do you think so far? You know, everything seems to be lining up just fine, just like it's supposed to. You know, all the holes line up. There's 4 more holes to fill up. Alright? Alright, so there we are. There's this side, that side. All we have left is a hood, and the hood, I want to put some official hinges on that before I go and install that. But this will give you an idea. And remember, there's going to be a wrap on this thing, so it'll give you an idea of what the T-bone racing stuff looks like. I'm actually liking it a lot better than the aluminum stuff. The ability to conform and not conform the top roof, not such a big thing. This side turned out really well, I think. So all in black. That's what it is right now, all in black. It's pretty hot, in my opinion. By the time this thing gets the wrap and all that, and sorry, an antenna, it's going to go on the back, right here, or here, depending. It's going to have an American flag coming off of it, for my favorite veteran. So, hey guys, make sure you subscribe, give me a like click if you like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more. Next up, we're going to be doing a bed on this one. I already found the material for that. Surprised it wasn't diamond plate since my wife picked it. But I'm really happy with this roof. I'm kind of growing on me. What do y'all think? Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Alright? So, until next time, you'll see more.